For beginners, this simple knit stitch is a great way to start. First, create a loop at the end of the yarn by looping the string around twice. Slip the loop onto the needle and secure it by pulling the loop tight. Holding the knitting needle in your dominant hand, twist the string around your index and thumb like so. Loop it onto the needle. Repeat these steps until you have 25 loops on your needle. When you are finished, switch the needle into your non-dominant hand to begin your first stitch. Slip the needle into the first loop going underneath and behind the first needle. Your two needles should be in a cross formation. Take the loose yarn behind the second needle and around the top to make a loop. Use the second needle to bring that loop through the bottom of the first loop and pull tight. Repeat those steps with the second loop. Continue with each loop until you have reached the end. You have now completed your first row of stitches. Repeat those steps with each row until you have reached your desired length. When you have reached your desired length, finish your project with a crochet stitch. You will not need a crochet needle to complete this, only your fingers. Pull off the first loop and loosen the slack by tugging on the excess string. Holding onto the first loop, pull the second loop from the needle and hold the loop open. String the first loop through the second. Create a loop with the excess string. String that loop through the first and pull tight. Repeat those steps for the remainder of the loops until you have reached the end. Be sure to control the slack so that your loops remain manageable. Your stitch should look like this. When you have reached the end, remove the final loop from the needle. Thread the first loop through as before and pull tight. Use scissors to cut the loop in half and remove the loose string by pulling it out. Your piece is complete.